Chapter 31, the definition of patience. Patience. It's a word we would never bother looking up in the dictionary because we already understand its meaning. But sometimes a well-known word can leap to life with new meaning and application when we read its formal definition. So consider what dictionary.com has to say about patience. Patience is putting up with provocation, annoyance, misfortune, delay, hardship, or pain, with fortitude and calm and without complaint, loss of temper, irritation, or the like. It is an ability or willingness to suppress restlessness or annoyance when confronted with delay. Wow! Simply put, patience means not showing annoyance or anger with people or things that aren't acting the way we desire. From this definition, we can deduce that we are very often not patient. This definition leads me to believe that the practice of patience or impatience relies almost completely on the words that come out of our mouths and the body language that we exhibit. Heavy sighs, eye rolling, stomping, slamming the door when we do not like what is being said or done. Is patience an attitude then, or an action? It definitely starts with an attitude. We have to decide how we're going to react, and we do that by recognizing what is right and wrong and then making our choice. In 1 Corinthians 13, Paul tells us that love is patient. That means that it puts up with provocation, annoyance, misfortune, delay, hardship, or pain, with fortitude and calm and without complaint, loss of temper, irritation, or the like. And it has an ability or willingness to suppress restlessness or annoyance. In Romans 12, 9-21, Paul tells us how to behave like Christians. Part of that includes verse 12, which states, "Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulations, be steadfast in prayer." That means that when we have tribulation, which means trials, troubles, problems, aggravations, we are supposed to put up with them with fortitude and calm and without complaint, loss of temper, or irritation. We are to suppress restlessness and annoyance. But patience is not easy, and it has become difficult to recognize right from wrong because our culture not only excuses impatience, it exalts it as a right and as a virtue. It's only understandable to be impatient in traffic or standing in line when confronted with confused or ignorant people, or in obtaining whatever it is that we need or want. Television commercials suggest that we grab each other's breakfast food, race to beat our spouse to the better car, and complain loudly whenever things displease us. Life is all about indulgence and not letting anyone or anything get in our way. It's also very easy to excuse our behavior by blaming our impatience on our workload, our temperament, our upbringing, our heritage, our gender, or our age, whether young or old. So let's get the definition of patience correct first. Let's know right from wrong, because God tells us in several places that we are to be patient, including with family and church members. How do we talk to and about our church family? 1 Thessalonians 5:14 tells us that as we warn the unruly, comfort the faint-hearted, and uphold the weak, we are to be patient with all of them. This is different than tisking as we look down our noses. Paul tells us to express all the fruit of the Spirit spoken of in Galatians 5:22-23. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness. That does not have anything to do with wanting our own way. It involves loving others more than ourselves, for love overlooks a multitude of sins, as well as mistakes and small differences, 1 Peter 4:8. And it involves trusting God to take care of the details when there are delays and difficulties. We must drop the hurry and the worry about what others might think of us. Either we're acting patiently or we're not. God's written and preached word can give us strength that helps us choose patient behavior. We exhibit this fruit of the Holy Spirit best when we're walking closest to Him. The Apostle Paul said in Romans 7:7-25, "So I find this law at work. When I want to do good, evil is right there with me." Verse 7:21. So true. But having a better definition of this sin will at least help us to identify our inclination towards it and make it less excusable. God tells us to be patient, to put up with daily trials without complaint or irritation. The best news is that He promises strength through the Holy Spirit and forgives our confessed sins daily as well. Because as 1 Thessalonians 5:24 says, "Faithful is He who calls us, who also will do it."